The talk of the night started with a whisper that rapidly mutated into a full-blown storm, a rumored confrontation between Offset and Stefon Diggs outside Miami's Booby Trap strip club. Someone online claimed the two men nearly came to blows, and within minutes the headline was everywhere. Comment sections were flooded with people asking the same thing: how did Cardi B's estranged husband and her current boyfriend allegedly end up in the same place, on the same night, with tension supposedly running high? The rumor spread so quickly that even people who weren't following the drama felt pulled in. The alleged spark came from a familiar name. According to posts made by one goat Alexis, who has a long history of dropping information that rattles Cardi B's fanbase, Offset supposedly arrived at the club and Stefon tried to get security to block him from entering. The claim alone was enough to ignite debate. Some believed it instantly, arguing that Offset has been acting erratically for months. Others said the timing felt too convenient, especially since Cardi and Stefon were celebrating Stefon's birthday that same night. As usual, social media didn't wait for facts. Cardi B jumped in quickly. Not even an hour after the rumor took off, she hit her platform with a sharp message: nothing happened. She insisted the entire story was not true at all, and she wasn't subtle about her irritation. Fans replayed her tone over and over, trying to decide whether she sounded calm, annoyed, or exhausted. Her denial created more confusion than clarity, because footage from the club confirmed she was there, but Stefon himself wasn't visible in any of the circulating clips. That detail made people question whether the alleged fight was fabricated or whether Stefon intentionally kept himself out of view that night. The fact that the rumor originated from one goat Alexis only fueled the skepticism. Fans remember her as the person who allegedly revealed Cardi's pregnancy before Cardi announced it, and someone who has repeatedly published claims about Offset's personal life. Cardi's supporters accuse her of having a personal vendetta. Meanwhile, her followers insist she tells the truth whether people like it or not. The back and forth has created this strange dynamic where every statement from Alexis is either gospel or pure chaos, depending on who you ask. Then, old allegations started resurfacing, the kind that never really go away. Just 2 weeks earlier, another woman accused Offset of trying to set up Stefon Diggs via text message. The messages allegedly described something far more serious than just airing out cheating rumors. According to the woman, Offset wanted Stefon lined up, which fans interpreted as an attempt to have him harmed. Nothing was confirmed, but the screenshots spread like wildfire. Even people who usually defend Offset couldn't deny the texts looked incriminating, or at least unsettling. What made things messier was the story that Offset allegedly tried to retaliate against the woman who exposed the texts. According to her version, he sent another girlfriend to fight her. The fight did happen, but the outcome wasn't what Offset allegedly expected. The woman sent to confront her ended up losing badly, and when the wig came off and the video went public, social media had a field day. People joked, dissected frame-by-frame footage, and turned the moment into memes. Instead of silencing the story, the fight amplified it. A clip from TikTok added fuel to the fire. In the video, a commentator went off on Offset, calling the behavior sucker stroke, criticizing the idea of texting a woman to help murk another man. The speaker argued that Offset refusing to sign the divorce papers while allegedly harassing Cardi's new partner made him look volatile and desperate. Fans added their own comments beneath the clip, with many saying the situation was getting too dark and needed to be taken seriously. Another voice joined the discussion: Jordy, an Instagram model with a complicated history involving Offset. She claimed Offset asked her to help line up Stefon by tracking his location. People were divided. Some thought she was chasing clout. Others argued that her story lined up too neatly with the earlier allegations to dismiss completely. Even those who doubted her admitted that something about Offset's behavior in recent months felt off, and the fact that Stefon seemed completely unbothered made it stranger. By the time these stories collided with the new rumor about a strip club altercation, fans started wondering if they were witnessing the unraveling of a man who couldn't let go. Cardi distancing herself from Offset publicly, combined with her openly spending time with Stefon, created a narrative that Offset allegedly wasn't handling well. Whether true or exaggerated, the perception alone was enough to whip the internet into a frenzy. Comment sections were filled with speculation about jealousy, pride, and misplaced loyalty. And just when it seemed like the night was settling down, a new piece of footage began circulating. Grainy, poorly lit, and filmed from across the street, it showed two figures who looked eerily similar to Offset and someone matching Stefon's build, stepping outside the club at roughly the same time. The clip was too blurry to confirm anything, but the body language alone had fans convinced something happened. And the question spreading fastest now is whether this video is about to blow the story wide open or expose the entire rumor as a setup. The hours after the alleged confrontation became a frenzy of conflicting narratives as fans tried to pull apart what was real and what might have been fueled by long-standing drama. Several partygoers claimed Stefon Diggs looked visibly irritated when certain names were mentioned, though no one could say if it had anything to do with Offset's rumored arrival. Others insisted that Offset was laughing and taking photos with random attendees, acting like nothing was wrong. The mixed accounts only amplified the public's curiosity because the uncertainty made the situation feel like it could erupt again at any moment. Viewers watching the story unfold online kept asking why these tensions were still escalating months after the breakup became public. Cardi's reaction, once again, shaped the tone of the night. She posted a follow-up message a few hours later saying she was tired of weird stories, adding that she wanted to enjoy her life without old energy interfering. That message was interpreted in a dozen different ways. Some fans believed she was talking about Offset's presence at the club. Others thought she was referencing gossip bloggers who continuously stirred the pot. A few insisted she was subtly defending Stefon, since he has intentionally stayed quiet during these conflicts. Her post created as many questions as answers, which only fueled more speculation. Stefon's camp tried to stay composed, but insiders claimed his family wasn't as calm. A cousin reportedly posted then deleted a message saying people needed to let grown men heal without being dragged back into chaos. That one line sparked another wave of debates. Was that directed at Offset or at the public demands for Stefon to clap back? Fans reading between the lines argued that Stefon's relatives were tired of him being framed as the villain, especially when he hasn't publicly taken shots at anyone. The silence, paired with these subtle hints, made him appear more vulnerable in the unfolding drama. Offset, meanwhile, kept sending out mixed signals. He posted a cryptic message saying, "People rely on your name when they're hurting," which many interpreted as a direct clapback to claims that he was trying to block entrances, hire people, or line up fights. Under the post, thousands of fans argued with each other. Some defended him, saying the allegations were exaggerated. Others insisted the pattern of behavior looked too similar to past accusations to ignore. The comment section was a battleground, reflecting how fragmented public opinion had become. Bloggers noticed that what made this particular situation so volatile was that all three individuals involved were already carrying long histories with each other. Cardi and Offset's marriage was public, messy, and well-documented. Stefon's relationship with Cardi introduced new dynamics, especially because he was seen as the person helping her heal. Every new rumor, every new post, every new deleted message added more emotional pressure. Fans believed the tension was shifting from simple jealousy to something deeper, a battle of ego, pride, and unresolved heartbreak. As more voices joined the conversation, the tone of public commentary took a sharper turn. Several viral tweets called the situation dangerous territory, arguing that the alleged setups and confrontations were crossing lines that went beyond typical celebrity drama. A TikTok creator with nearly 1 million followers posted a video begging Cardi to protect her peace because the energy around her was becoming too unhinged. Viewers left comments saying they felt uneasy watching the situation escalate. The sentiment wasn't excitement anymore, it was concern. By midday, footage from the strip club started circulating across platforms in slowed-down, zoomed-in formats. People analyzed every shadow, every figure in the background, trying to determine who was actually present. Some claimed they spotted Stefon walking into a private room earlier in the night, contradicting reports that he wasn't there. Others argued that the timeline didn't match up. This obsessive behavior showed how invested fans had become, treating the situation like a mystery that needed to be solved. Every clip, every detail became a puzzle piece in a larger narrative. Cardi's fan base grew increasingly vocal, especially those who felt Offset's rumored actions were rooted in denial and unresolved obsession. They reposted old tweets of his where he had begged her publicly, using them as evidence of an emotional pattern. Some fans believed these alleged confrontations